I often speak against heavy weights and bad form in a bodybuilding training, and sometimes I got even injuries from young people saying that you are too old to consult us or you are too old to move heavy weights, so shut up. I love reading this as I have a philosophy that if young people of today are attacking me, I am in a good way. They forgot one very important thing, that everybody will be old one day, but training with too heavy weights, the arthros will stop their training at the age of 50 or 55. The maximum weight for 10 reps I did on bench press was 180 pounds. On biceps curls 90 pounds and in shoulder presses 110 pounds. But I am still here, training 4 times a week in a very intense way, and with weights which are maybe 10% lower as the top weights I moved before. What is surprising, that young bodybuilders who are competing in the whole world are more and more understanding that a nice form is more important as big weights. James Sadek is one of them. He is a very known Australian bodybuilder. He was Mr. Australia Teenagers in 2002. He was a competitive swimmer before, started to train when he got a job in the local gym. He found swimming boring, and therefore he quit swimming, joined the local gym, and 9 months later he was competing in his first show, placing third as 16 years old. Did 2 more shows the following year, placing second in both, and then the following year after, 2002, he competed again and won the Mr. Teenage Australia. James Sadek says that we are not all born with Hercules strength, so we must start light and build up our strength and muscles progressively. He also stated that if you want big muscles, this goes beyond the gym. To gain size, you must realize that it takes good nutrition, proper recovery, mental preparation, and proper form. Sadek put the proper form as the absolutely main issue in bodybuilding because he thinks it is the most important fact for building muscle mass, size, and muscle proportion. Without proper form, you will either receive an injury, and that will prevent you from lifting weights in the gym, which in turn means loss of muscles, or it could mean that you will still get muscles, but you will sacrifice at least 50%. The credo of James Sadek was all the time, lifting heavy, but not too heavy. Now, getting back to the lifting heavy, but not too heavy, this doesn't mean to go and lift 1 pound inch arm on dumbbell curls, doing 100 reps for 10 sets. This means if you are doing a set of 10 reps, put a weight on the bar or in your hand that you can lift for 9.5 reps with true and proper form. This means doing barbell curls without a rocking motion, bench press without bouncing the bar off your chest and almost crushing your heart, and doing the squat not going down 1/3 of the movement, but doing at least 2/3 of the movement. Sadek said, put the weight on heavy enough for only 9.5 reps, because with all your passion and intensity, you will be able to force out that last half rep in a difficult way, slowly, but again, still with good and proper form. To maximize muscle growth and strength gains, good form is extremely important. This also means that the speed in which you move the weight, the tempo, has the same importance. But what does tempo mean? The tempo refers to lifting speed. The first number is lowering down the weight, The second number is a very small pausing in the bottom position. And the third number is lifting the weight. So a 3, 1, 2 tempo would be a 3 seconds lowering the weight, 1 second pause, and a 2 second lifting the weight. Think as an intellectual in a logical way about your whole workout. Did you control the weight or did the weight control you? You should try it for at least a 2 count on the way down to keep control of what you are lifting. Do not go too quickly or on your way up either. Keep in mind that you shouldn't be able to control a weight in a situation when the weight will not allow you to do any control. If you just push the weight without feeling the muscles working and controlling such a weight, it's not about bodybuilding. You will find your gains in the weight lifted, as this will increase when using the true form, which is precisely what all young people want, to be strong and big. I did this video for the reasonable bodybuilders. It can be of interest for them. All the others shall do just what they read in the bodybuilding commercial magazines, but they must count with the fact that they will certainly know big problems later in their life. Thank you for your attention and have a nice training.